Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go in the rain in Landover. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
He'll go play action here with Daniels. On the run to the right. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
6, 10. They'll run it with Gus Edwards. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kevon Holland up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
On the give, it's Edwards. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, Daniels. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to get that right. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down. Now, this looks like a design run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Daniels. Pass caught outside. That's Ertz. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Let's go now. Oh, not right. Oh, not right.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Dan under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
He's going to try to do this himself, and he's not going to get there. This defense giving him no opening whatsoever, and now it is 4th and goal. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Hello, Herbert to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So, Greg, here are the Commanders, and could anything change in a year the way everything around Washington did? Coaching, quarterback play, future of the franchise, it all just turned around off that great season. Now they got to do it on the field again here this year.
Yeah, and you just can't say enough about Dan Quinn. And you and I, we've sat in a lot of meetings with him over the years, Mike, and when he walks in the room, you just feel good. You feel confident. You feel he's under control. He's just one of those guys that has an aura about him that just makes you say, you know what, that guy's in charge, and I'm just going to go wherever he tells me. And you kind of saw that happen on a roster that I would say was a good roster. They were superstar at quarterback with Jane Daniels, but the rest of their roster still is a work in progress. So as they continue to acquire new players, continue to build that roster around Daniels, I'll tell you what, I think they won 12 last year. I wouldn't be surprised to see them hover around that same number and compete to win in what's a difficult division with the Eagles, but when it comes to the end of the season, I think they're going to be right there with them.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the Week 1 starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Coverage by Mikey Saberskill.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. Flushed to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, Dart. That's down the field and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And in motion is Brown. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at their 48-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. Play action. Here's Daniels. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Giants leading this one early. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. It is third and long. From the shotgun on third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get a few yards on this return, a pass, the 15-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC East, I was always fond of saying, you're not allowed to rebuild in the NFC East. Think about these fan bases, Philly, Washington, Dallas, the Giants. Their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. Always feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams in the league every year.
And it's just such a fun division. And last year with Washington turning it around so quickly, Jaden Daniels and Dan Quinn, what a great story that was. And then, of course, with Philadelphia, the eventual Super Bowl champs, clearly towards the end of the season, it was pretty evident, at least to all of us, that they were the best team, and that's exactly how things played out. So if you're at the bottom looking up, unlike some of these other divisions where we say, okay, maybe I'm not as far behind as it feels, in the NFC East, Mike, there's just not a lot of easy wins in your division, especially if you're the Giants.
We talk about history, and sometimes people go back 5 or 10 years. I just think back to the generations of great matchups amongst these teams. Greg, when any one of these teams goes to visit the other one, it feels like a historic NFL game because of the legacy. That, to me, is why the NFC East is one of the sexiest divisions in all of sport, not just the NFL.
And it has more of kind of like a college football vibe, right? There's rivalries. The fans kind of they hate each other. They're yelling at each other. They're throwing things at the field. It has a little bit more of a college arch enemy, arch rival type of vibe. And I think that's why it's so fun to football fans all across the league. Whether you're a fan of a team in the East or not, when those two teams are on and they're playing each other, you want to tune in.
First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Dart. He'll get back to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To the air once more is Dart. That is caught side of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. For Jackson Dart, milestone moment, his first NFL career touchdown pass. The PAT, up and good. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession.
Let's go now.
You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones. You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him, Davante Adams. I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay. I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, and now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
Hold the ready.
On first down, Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Throwing is Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Giants first down as he pushes forward for a couple on fourth and inches. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Here's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big-time play out of the G-men. 45 yards.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Dart gonna throw it again. Out wide, that's Robinson.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
2nd and 10. Throwing again, Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To the air again goes Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. The extra point try forthcoming. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Giants move out to a 21-3 advantage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, Daniel. That's caught. That's Lane. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
70 Lions! Street! Street! Hey, check that! Street! Street!
Here's Dart on first and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. There go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Go!
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. You know, Greg, they started to think about it. Okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year will have a chance this year? Well, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of minds for you as we start 2025 here?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals. And you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were the high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Michael Parsons, that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year, McCaffrey and all the stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco and Dallas are two perennial teams we expect to be in the playoff hunt. They missed out last year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them back in it again this year.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Commanders are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Gray going to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. To the air on second down. Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The deficit is 8.
Let's go now.
As this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hey, check it.
Off his own read, Daniels going to hang on to it. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Edwards now on 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there.
Okay, ready?
Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Here we go. Set. Hey, let's go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Look wide. Get this one complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holds just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Traveler. Ready. On that line.
Now Daniel. He'll get this. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
First down.
Now Herbert. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for a Commander's 1st down.
They'll try and run right on the option. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Daniel. That's McLaurin open on the left side. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Edwards gets it from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The motion man here is McLaurin. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. The tight end Ertz in motion. We'll try and run for the 1st down with Edwards. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field.
A 46-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders will cut into that lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. On the play fake, here's Dart, forced out wide. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. On second down, Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniel. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Commander's 1st down.
To throw is Daniel. He'll step up and run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. The break the huddles. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll motion over Samuel.
48-yard line.
There he goes again. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Sure.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Daniel's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
37-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job rallies with the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Here's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Gain of 7. It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Back to the sideline and intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense getting set to get back to work. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this is... Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
The Giants' offense about ready to take over once more. And they have done all you could ask for. Closing in on a road victory to start the campaign as they try to finish things off here in quarter number 4. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake, now Dart. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Dart. He puts it up, and it's caught. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, they showed it.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Washington first down.
On 1st down, Daniel. Now they take it in by Krosky Merritt. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7.
Hey, check that.
On the inside handoff. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was right at the line of scrimmage.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
He's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Pass brought in by Samuel. Here's 2nd and 6.
Debo Samuel. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Washington.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Paulson of Debo on the coverage.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That's out of the flat, and it's complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Go get him. Bronco 80.
The motion man here is McLaurin. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants stretch things out even further. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Liking 18.
Here we go. One final play. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.